At 10, school employees will soon be equipped with an immediate line to first responders if an emergency were to take place.
KNWA's Peyton Yeager in Rogers earlier today speaking with both school officials and the Rogers Fire Department on how this first-of-its-kind technology in the natural state will work.
Zone 9, Channel 1.
One click of a button.
Zone 10.
And school administrators, nurses, and even bus drivers will have personnel access to Northwest Arkansas's bravest and finest.
We would go to a particular zone there, and it would be public schools, and we'd be able to select on it.
Zone
and then we would
6,
go to their exact actual channel and talk to them directly.
All police and fire across the state communicate through a statewide emergency radio system. Now, the city of Rogers has agreed to let its district have a designated line of its own to local police and fire.
It's digital, but it does look like a radio. And instead of channels, you have what's called talk groups. So again, you switch a dial on the device and it gives you a different talk group.
These communication devices look like a walkie-talkie, but Captain Greg Bray says they are actually computers, which bypass the dispatcher, shaving off valuable seconds.
You know, they would probably still call 911 in an emergency, but it would allow them to actually communicate with us directly, and we could communicate with them, and that would just, you know, it eases the flow of information.
Captain Bray has worked as a fireman for decades, and he says this addition is just one of the many ways his role is shifting towards prepping for school security.
You take lessons you can learn from what's happened elsewhere, and these are just things that we're trying to do that would make it our job, you know, a little better whenever we're trying to combat, you know, whatever might happen.
In Rogers, Peyton Yeager, KNWA, Northwest Arkansas News.
And the district says it's budgeted $350,000 for those new radios. The new emergency line will be implemented when students return from Christmas break in January of 2019.